Welcome to WagerTalk TV, where we're previewing the top 25 for college football. I'm Kelly Stewart, at Kelly in Vegas, joined by Ralph Michaels and Tony Finn. All right, guys, we're headed over to the Big Ten. Number 16, Wisconsin. This is a Wisconsin team that I think is going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be great. And I know that I'm going to get eaten alive now on the message boards for saying that, but that's just my honest opinion. This is a Badgers team that we've seen vulnerabilities in the past. Ralph Michaels.
This is, you don't need to worry. You're not going to get eaten alive, because this is a team that I'm going to tell you is going to finish fourth in the division. Not in the Big Ten, in the division. I have them as the 7th best team in the Big Ten.
Wow.
So if anyone's going to get eaten alive, it's going to be me. And you just look at you look at what they've had. I mean, they were only 5-4 last year. They only have 12 starters back. They lose 4 offensive line starters. 2 of them got drafted. They lose 4 of their top 5 tacklers coming back. And yes, they got a Jonathan Taylor, 2,200 yards, and the running back. But what was Wisconsin? Year after year after year was like the Denver Broncos. It didn't matter who was rushing. Someone rushed for 1,500 yards because of the O-line. That's the big deal, is the O-line being gone. And then if you look at their schedule, I picked Minnesota to win that division. I've got a flyer out there. I've got the long shot. But you look at what Wisconsin has to compare against when they play their crossover games. They play 9 games, okay? So you play your division, then you have 3 crossover games. At Ohio State, Michigan, and Michigan State. The top 3 teams in the Big Ten, those are your crossover games. And then you have to play at Nebraska and at Minnesota, the 2 teams I have above them. So to me, it's I am under 8.5, and Wisconsin's still going to go to a bowl. They're going to have a winning season, but everyone else caught up to them in their division. They came back a little bit, but everyone else improved.
Mr. Finn, I agree with Ralph. I think this is probably an 8-win Wisconsin team. If things go really badly, 7, but I do think they're still going to make a bowl. But that's not the level of standard that Wisconsin fans expect. They expect a 10-win season at the very least. Your thoughts on how well they're going to do in their division, their season win total, and maybe give the fans something positive to think about?
Well, you guys have set me up to be a Wisconsin hero.
Okay, great.
But you're right. Unfortunately, listen.
I thought you were going to say a bet that they were going to win 11 games or something, that I was going to be able to make some money. Yeah.
This is the team, and of course we're shooting these in advance. Everybody knows these are videos, right? We're not live. You guys just talked about a team that confused you a little bit when you were speaking of Auburn.
Yeah.
If there's one team that of the top 50 teams in the country that I examine and assess and look at the strengths, weaknesses, et cetera, et cetera. This is the team that really confuses me. This is a guy. When Hornibrook got hurt, and Cohn came in, people said, "Why aren't you throwing the ball like you did with Hornibrook?" Here's the deal: they threw the ball just as many times with Cohn as they did with Hornibrook. They lose 4 offensive linemen. The running game worked fine. They actually had the capable, quality players to be much better than they were last year. And this is the same team that brought back a large number of starters. Remember, they were 1 drive away from being in the college playoffs in 2016. They lose to Ohio State, and then they come out 5-4. So what do you do with this team? There's a lot of question marks. And this is a team that I think that if they face a team that can stop the run, and there were 3 clunkers last year, Wisconsin. I think it was Michigan, Northwestern, and I don't.
Ohio State's going to stop there. Michigan's going to stop there. Michigan State's going to stop there. Minnesota's certainly going to stop there.
That was Minnesota.
Run.
That's who it was. It was Minnesota, Northwestern, and Michigan. They did run the ball very well.
Minnesota has SEC-type speed now on defense.
This could be a long year for Wisconsin fans, and I'm sorry, Wisconsin fans. I could have been a hero, but they're right.
All right, great stuff, guys. Don't forget that any 5% best bet is backed by our 150% wager buck guarantee, where you get 150% back of the purchase price in credit to use at WagerTalk.com.